across the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense making their way on the field today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown here. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Longhorns line up on first and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He's got it with room to run. He has first down yard. the 46.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass, it's Rivera. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They try to sneak it for the first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, his defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So they settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good. Light down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw. It's Rivera. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First down, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the deep.
Run toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
21, Alabama. 6-6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Rivero. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made. He made the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. A completion sets up a second down play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's the tight end who makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Grab made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and
breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the completion made. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Longhorns are in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The defense defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Back to throw. It's Rivero. Looking right, this one caught. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Dropping back, it's Rivero. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down. and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football...
Away, 35-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Alabama, Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. And here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Heading left after the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Let's go. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns!
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 6. Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.